This is my first time posting on 4chan like ever, so I don't even know if I'm doing the whole green text thing right or not, but I wanted to share this one story that happened a while back. FYI, picture attached is my kitchen layout. During night the dining room, table and chairs and stuff, if you can't tell, becomes completely pitch black. You can only see the faint street lights out the window. Anyway, me. Around 11 p.m, hungry, didn't have dinner. Go downstairs to see my older brother on his phone. Talk with him a bit and ask if he wants popcorn. He says sure, and we go to the kitchen and get a packet of popcorn. Using our flash instead of turning on lights to navigate darkness. I stand in front of microwave as I wait for popcorn to finish. Brother, flash still on, sitting on counter looking through phone. Quiet as I watch the popcorn pop. I sometimes look towards the dining room. Downstairs always creeps me out at night. Every time I sleep downstairs I wake up in a cold sweat and a headache. It's fine, older brother is with me. Continue watching popcorn. See something run into dining room out of the corner of my eye. Shit bricks. It was completely black, tall, skinny, faceless and fast. Realize when it was running it was kinda just flailing everywhere, like a dance. Lol, funny dance, still creeped out though. Jump back, my brother looks at me. You good? Did you see that? What? I stare at the dining room, looking for the black figure that just ran into the dining room. See nothing, tell my brother to forget it. Share popcorn with my brother and go back to my room. Fine with going downstairs, still feel very uneasy when I'm down there though. Dining room is creepy. Me. Film editor. Man in black suit appears behind me, looks like a glowy fag. You know that scene transition you're working on? The disco ball, moon crossfade? Yeah. Put a green tinge on it. What? Why? Who the fuck are you? He pulls out his sidearm and points it at my head. I wasn't fucking asking. We need to allude to certain things and we need this movie to do it. Now add the green tinge. He said calmly. Add a layer of green over the transition. Turn around. The man is gone. Piece of paper laying on floor where he stood. Open it. Read it. Double nigger. Me. Year is 2011, around 7 years old. Have old Greek grandfather who immigrated to the US in the 70s as a teenager and worked in restaurants for years. Talking about 9/11 at dinner table with my mom, aunts, grandma and grandpa. Grandpa says he predicted 9/11. Fair, you fucking serious? JPG. Mom tells me that the day before 9/11, my grandpa had a dream where he was stuck on the NYC subway. We lived in Queens, and he calls out of work the next day after he has the dream. He usually wakes up at 5 a.m. to go to work, so he stays at home for the day. He's watching the news with my mom and aunts when fucking 9/11 happens. Still think they're both bullshitting me. Everybody in my fucking family agrees this happened. Thought back to it today. Asked grandpa about it. Still insists it happened. 2011. 7. You're doing yourself a disservice posting here. Hey/x/, just wanted to drop in for my first post here. Nothing really special, just some weird shit that happened back in the 2010s when I went to Montana with my dad when I was about 8, and a few more. Go fucking crazy, retards. These suck, but yeah, anyway. Me. 8, in the middle of the Rocky Mountains, Montana to be exact, with my dad on a trip across the country. We stop in Glacier National Park for a few days. Park at a cool-ass campground next to a cool lake where I can jump off the rock into the lake. Dad goes to bar for a while. I was mature for my age. Native American dude around 60 walks up to me. Tells me that there are certain things in this area that belong to the Blackfoot tribe. He tells me very thoroughly to not touch a single fucking man-made object I find in the middle of nowhere, beads, necklaces, shoes, and drawings. My dumbass forgets about that. Later I will fucking regret it. Hiking later that week. Come across some beads. Pick them up, and go on. Get back to campground, go to bed. Fucking wailing is heard from the campground, does not sound human whatsoever. Me. 17, living in North Carolina. Semi-rural, an hour or so outside of Charlotte but not close enough to actually have any city infrastructure. Large swaths of privately owned forest used only for hunting, abandoned 80% of the year with no buildings larger than a plywood hunting blind. I and my father, both lifelong interested in the paranormal and such things out in the world. Every night we went on a walk to a field up the road from us, comfy enjoyable walk with no car traffic and a well-tended dirt road up to a field. Field is tall grass, several small dirt bike paths crisscross the field all connecting in a crossroads in the middle. Having seen, heard and felt weird shit out there many times we would go just to enjoy the nice cool weather and talk. There's a section of the road leading to the field about half a mile long. The woods get much more dense and all the sounds of the highway off in the distance are inaudible in the trees. Super quiet, always feels inadvisable to spend too long there. It felt watched, like there was something observing and waiting 24/7 from just out of view. Lots of weird smells, burning plastic and rubber, rotten eggs. Weird shit like smelling a brand of detergent that I haven't smelled since I was a little kid that turns into a rotten egg smell. Bizarre. Not good, not so bad it's noteworthy but certainly not good. Not worth any concern. We just walked briskly through and never gave it much thought. Too many places like that to count, it's not concerning to us at this point. After a particularly weird night standing around in the field, it just felt charged with static electricity like something was about to explode. Hard to explain, like we were standing in a dam at full capacity about to explode. Bike roll, the field. Me, 15, at the time an undiagnosed schizo. Was seeing a bunch of weird creatures and some of them were talking to me and shit so though I was crazy and started learning about mental illness. Started watching a vid on YouTube about psychosis. Shadow King Simon my spirit guide causes the video to stop and show the error screen. He tells me those people are going to brainwash me and I had wronged him by doubting my true connection to the other world which he showed me. I have to kill my parents as punishment. Held the knife in my hand for a while looking at them passed out in the living room. Decided I couldn't do it and refused. Simon possesses me and I can't control my body. Starts slicing me open as punishment. In the end I'm grateful for everything that happened that night. I'm terrible at telling stories but here we go. Me. On a trip in a car with my dad a few years ago. On the back seat looking at the scenery when I see something flying over us at a slow pace. It's a black triangle, kind of like pic-related but more detailed. I swear there was an image of it on /x/ a few years ago that looked exactly like it. Watch as it flies away and disappears in just a few seconds. I was the only one who saw it with my dad not even noticing something was wrong. With only Dad in the back seat. American state laws. Op confirmed either underage or under 4 feet 8 inches. Me. Be gay. Have gay sex. Get pregnant. Wad.jpg. 7 months into pregnancy an Interubermensch being contacts me to tell me my baby will be a nigger. Give birth. Baby is a nigger but father is white. Father thinks I have cheated him. I am sorry, father. Me. Be alive. Believe in reincarnation. Why would I choose this? Why would I choose this? Cry. Fap.